My name is Michael, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It is a beautiful Sunday morning. I hope each and every one of you are productive today, and that you will all take advantage of this beautiful day, depending on what hemisphere, what area of your location, because some of you all may have cloudy conditions, rainy weather, and those kinds of things. So whatever your climate situation is and environment, I hope that you all will be productive today on this beautiful Sunday morning. It is just plenty of things to do that are productive and that can benefit others in a very positive way. If you don't have anything to do, ask someone if you can be of an assistance to them in making their day better. By the way, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there that have made sacrifices for their children so that they can grow up and be successful in life. So all the tough mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. And I wish you all a great and wonderful day. And that's the same way with my mother. Happy Mother's Day, Mother. And I hope your day goes well and that you have a successful day. If you're lazy, does that make you a socialist? A democratic system got in an argument with a socialist system in relation to what methodology or structure of organization causes the most laziness in people. A psychologist asserts to both opposing views that people will feel lazy for lots of reasons, no matter the systems of governance. Boredom with current routine, overwhelmed by choices, doing too much at once, not getting enough rest, perhaps not challenging yourself. Those things causes boredom. It has nothing to do with different political ideological perspectives. What's more is the negative effects of an uneven distribution of resources causes poor performances, dropouts, and low graduation numbers in the education system. In accordance with a U.S. Department of Education reports, 7,000 high poverty schools have been identified. When it comes to leveling the playing field in education, a socialist model is the answer. Why have a part socialist model in education when you can have a full socialist structural organizational model by making college and vocational or technical schools free, like elementary school and high school? As a result, the economy will flourish, generating high revenues back into the economy. It makes no sense to have failing schools. Why? Why should students attend failing schools when you're not putting the money in funding the schools and making education entertaining, making education more accessible, resources accessible to those educational bodies in order to make students want to go to school, want to get their diplomas or degrees so they can achieve high mobility in life and be very successful. Why go on year after year after year not funding good schools for these students? They have the right to good schools, good books, better lunches, etc. Furthermore, people who live in socialist countries, they enjoy high level or greater level of health, education, and overall physical quality of life. Again, psychologists' perspective on laziness is an emotion management issue, not a matter of one system of governance over the other. It is important to note laziness can be a result of both models of governance as well, and I'll go into detail about that. The gap between the upper class and lower class is rooted in who has the most access to capital. A major stigma to poverty traps is the lack of capital to meet their demands. Again, why underfunded schools? For what? Why can't you get the resources to help build better schools when it comes to infrastructure, resources like textbooks, et cetera, and everything else that teachers need to make their classrooms entertaining and educational? Why year after year with just underfunded schools? It makes no sense. Do you care about the students or do you not care about the students? In addition, the lack of a socialist model slows economic growth. Less entrepreneurial opportunities and a potential lack of motivation by individuals. Students want motivation. They want the school boards to care about their needs. Furthermore, the benefits of a socialist model is a huge reduction of relative poverty. Free healthcare to all means population growth rather than a population reduction. Healthier people means a more productive lifestyle. Moreover, a socialistic model values selflessness rather than a selfish forestallment for the distribution for resources to make schools better funded. Also, a socialistic model ensures equality rather than manipulation in the job market, preventing labor exploitation. Healthcare system, schools needs to be funded with resources that can generate revenue and make these businesses better. A socialistic model improves the education system on every level, from elementary school all the way up to college and vocational schools. These institutions need money to and better pay for teachers who are teaching their students. These teachers are underfunded. We need a socialistic model that can make it better to live. Society deserves that. Society deserves resources from our government that benefits all people across the board, and it helps focus on their needs rather than profiting from these revenues that does not help all people in accordance with their needs. We need a socialistic model. That's what we need. Now, you may be asking, what does this have to do with space aliens as well as space and beyond? Well, it has a lot to do with it. ETs, a socialist, are socialists. If ETs, extraterrestrials, creates time travel, they had to create it by working together and making it happen. Also, Millions of health herbal medicinal plants grows all over the environment. That shows that Ebens wants all people to have easy access to natural herbal medicinal plants. In addition, seeds that produce fruits and vegetables with a wide range of varieties shows that Ebens wants all people to have access to food. These extraterrestrials that created, I believe, that created the world, they created all these things for the enjoyment for humans. We are extraterrestrials as well. Our genetics, we come from that lineage of Ebens. We're all extraterrestrials, but they are greater than us because they created societies. They created, I believe, this world. And so they are socialists, and they want humanity to work together. For example, these nuclear facilities all over the United States and other parts of the world, if you notice, there are UFOs flying around there all the time. They're being captured on surveillance. Why? Because they're monitoring our actions. They care about what happens to humanity, and they don't want us to use any nuclear weapons that would destroy the world. Ebens, extraterrestrials, they are very concerned about us, and they are socialists. They believe in us as humans working together as one people and not divided with all these different groups. Furthermore, regions or countries creates the commercial banking systems. The Federal Reserve creates money and controls the supply of the US dollar. It is a human creation. Nature has another story. All these resources out there were created for the enjoyment of all people, not a selective few. When economic and social organizations and businesses controls the means of production over private ownership, equal access to resources such as basic goods and services ends poverty and generates wealth that is distributed to everyone. Lastly, according to Wikipedia, just one of many sources, but taking from this particular source, a socialist economy is a system of production where goods and services are produced directly for us, the use for consumers. In a capitalistic economic system, goods and services are produced to generate profit and indirectly for use. The driving force behind inequality, listen to me, the driving force behind inequality is gender, age, origin, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, class, and religion. Closing the gap of income inequality through a socialistic model means that we must work together as a nation to fix it. Maybe then I can find the pieces of my puzzle that has the words mission complete. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel.